It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Hello. Now, there we go. So, what's up, Lonely Potato, Heinz11, Hussein and Wanda? And what's up, JJ? Guess what? It's Friday indeed. All right. But you're excited because you're gonna be off next week. So, hey, good on you. Top Wall Logic, how are you doing? Space EBS, Solid Snake, Red. All hail Kabam, the best company ever. Absolutely. So, Solid Snake. Dupe on Darkhawk, yeah, that's not great. But, you know, there's always going to be more crystals. And what is just one 5-star? It's Friday night. Oh, it's Friday night for you, really? Oh, yeah, right. It's because you're in Korea. It's Friday afternoon. Right. Right. We need to go get back to arena grinding. I have some boost expiring as well, so I might as well just pop those on. And let's get to it then. So first of all, let's put the boost on. Because I do have some of these expiring soon. And with that, I think let's have a wee bit of fun. I think I'll 5-star, 3-week side quest. Yeah, the thing is, you know, the more you play this game, the longer you play it, the quicker stuff like 5-star and 6-star crystals typically come. Yeah, like initial 6-star crystals took like weeks or months to form for everybody as they got introduced. And then, you know, now you can get 6 stars, you know, quicker and quicker, and especially 5 stars. So don't stress about it too much. If you want to keep playing this game, you need to understand that there's going to be a whole lot of bad pulls. A lot of them. And the bigger your account is, the more worse pulls you'll get, because that's just math. If there are, you know, 200 champions in a crystal, 100 of them you want, 100 of them you don't want, then you have 50% chance of, you know, pulling something that you want. But the more champions you actually get, the more pulls that you don't want, and positive outcomes are getting smaller. For instance, if you have, I don't know, if you have gotten 55 stars, right, and let's say 25 of them you like and you're happy with, 25 of them you don't like, that still only means that, you know what I mean? That still means that basically you now have 125 champions you don't want to pull, because you don't want to pull any of the bad champions you have, you don't want to pull any of the good champions that you have already, and you don't want any of the bad champions that you don't have. So that means that, you know, you'd be happy only with like 75 pulls instead of 100. And that means that you're more likely to have to pull something that you don't want. And that will keep increasing and growing. Like, I'm at a point where it's extremely rare and hard for me to pull anything at all in a 6-star crystal that I'd be happy with. There are like 10 champions that I want to pull as a first-time dupes or, you know, first-time champions or something. Going the KT route with the featured, only opening sigil feature, saying, yeah. I'm hunting that scorpion still, but I'm kind of done with this one. You know, I'll wait for the basic arena or something. What AW? Hey, what's up, James? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Is there a KT in the house and his plebs? I see you enjoyed the pleb remark in one of my recent videos. Such an easy war, literally house defenders weren't even placed and the war cancelled. Yeah, we're winning this war quite convincingly too, so I'm not entirely happy that this one got cancelled. Which KT pull 6-star Iron Doom? Well, that obviously would be awesome. I like not caring about war. And I I mean, I'd much rather care about the war. War's like, aside from battlegrounds, war's like the only actually interesting thing in this game for me. And not caring about the war just feels kind of empty and shallow. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, K-Dog? How are you doing? Does Miles need awakening? Yes, absolutely. Miles unawakened has 3rd damage. Most of his damage is in awakened ability. It's Scorpion as well. You can zip it. Accelerate. You can just shut your little pie hole. I don't care what you want, need, like. You have 6-star Gallon, so you can zip it. He's gonna fill up until gold option starts saying loyalty. Fair enough. I think you should try for Scorp 2 more times. I got Hulkling earlier. Well, I tried a couple of times off screen, and I got I got my Dormammu to Sig 160, and I got some other crap that I don't care about. Hey, very interesting. You stunned me. Look how much it hurt. Right, let's get rid of all that you... How? Will you exchange Hulkling for Scorpion? I'm not too sure about it, to be honest. I really value Hulkling quite highly as well. Oh yeah, Nimrod's an absolute beast. Sorry, Katie, it's alright, man. Most people got the Darkhawk Sig 200 after this feature. Oh yeah, my Darkhawk went from unduped to like Sig 120 as well. I'm using a few red borders in thumbnails lately. Red borders make it difficult now. Oh right, yeah, that's valid. My bad. I always forget about that. Always forget about that. Stay long, it's bedtime, but hey, what's up, Cayman? OG. Welcome to the stream. Come on, baby kitty. Smack some stuff around. You buying all the daily deals? No, I'm not buying all of them. I'm buying the top 2. I'm probably gonna switch to buying just the top 1 though, because the other one kind of made much less significant because of the catalyst store. You know, the other one was cool that it had tier 4 CC selectors, some tier 5 B fragments and stuff like that. But that catalyst store kind of makes it, you know, less interesting. So when's rank 4 Mumu coming? Not today, tomorrow. Because today I'm gonna buy the daily deal, and that's gonna leave me like 100 shards short. I'm gonna be at like 44,800 or 900 tier 3 elf fragments, which sucks. Yeah, hit me, I don't care. Looking forward to your 6.2 revisit too. I'm planning on taking a score punch. Fair enough. I'm thinking I might rank 5 my 5-star Gallon for now with this catalyst store, just so I can use it for those streams. Should be fun. Maybe. We'll see. Do. War season good. War season great. I know, right? Having fun there? Am I planning to revisit Act 7? No, not really. Besides, Act 7 is like, I don't think Act 7... Here's the thing, like, you know, I made the guides and I'm happy that I did, but I don't think that, you know, for most people, guides are, like, super necessary. Maybe for a few parts and stuff. Because Act 7 is so much easier than Act 6. That is, yeah, Act 7 is much easier than Act 6. It's also because there are much less tricks about it, because all the path fights are the same, basically. Yeah, it's not like Act 6 where all of the fights have different nodes and stuff. The second thing is most of Act 7 parts also have some sort of damage increase. So, you know, the fights typically are even shorter than in Act 6 in vast majority of the cases. Or can be made shorter than Act 6 fights. And they're definitely much less tricky. They went with completely different approach to Act 7 than they did Act 6. Big Ketchup. Kebab Mike deserves pay rise, a true company man. I genuinely think he you know, that's his job to take the heat. So bro, nice thumbnail. Thanks, Doc. White Mommy made these ones. I make most of my thumbnails, but for like morning streams, you know, just kind of partying, grind and coffee and stuff like that. Those are most of the time White Mommy's thumbnails. And then occasionally he makes a couple of thumbnails for me as well. Like I do about, I'd say about 80% of my thumbnails. Or I do, you know, majority of my thumbnails on live streams, but not as many, and vast majority of my thumbnails for videos. But he does some video thumbnails and some live stream thumbnails. Start playing Arena. Some tips about how to start Arena. Keep that win streak. Well, yeah, Kebab Jackson, Kebab Mike, they're basically playing good cop, bad cop. Okay, tips about Arena. I'm not really the best person to ask for it because without, you know, the brag aspect, just, you know, reality. I have a very big account because I have played this game for a very long time. And I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. I just use my strongest ranked champions and never need to worry about maintaining the win streak. The point is that in virtually all of the arenas, you need to get past win streak 20. So what you want to do is you want to use kind of like your smaller champions up to win streak 6 or 7, because then it starts getting hard. And then you want to use your strongest champions till you get past win streak 20. After you passed win streak 20, 5-star rank 3s and stronger champions in a team will prevent you from having death squads, basically. So after win streak of 20, you basically need to run 5-star rank 3 or stronger champion teams. So that's about it. You can't hear me? Well, that's not my fault though, I think. How many recent occasions you can remember, like the variant 8-back fight where you could fight with only one counter? There was something else extremely recently, aside from that Venom pull. It was like mega bugged. Wasn't there? Oh, I know Overseer was very stupid bug where it auto-blocked the special attacks. We never got compensation for that. There was another like really specifically stupid fight. Well, Warlock was very specific fight, but it wasn't bugged. Heads up, Hajj, how are you doing? So getting the stuff we could buy with Glory kind of lost value. Yes, Glory at the moment is nah. I really don't care. Glory is kind of irrelevant resource now. Loyalty is more valuable than Glory. Like loyalty gives you rank 4 resources. Glory doesn't. Heads up, Luke, how are you doing? Wanna get you, would White Max be a good option for EOP Warlock? Intercept and special one should do the job. I don't think it's the... maybe? When does that armor break apply? Before the hit or after the hit? That's kind of like... I think it applies after the hit, in which case it doesn't work well. Because you need that armor break to be active before you throw the special attack. But if you throw the special attack, that doesn't mean you need to throw a special attack and then like do it again. So I don't think it would work. It's kind of like similar problem with Terax, where you throw a special attack, enter your aura, and then your armor breaks start applying. So I don't know, maybe. But I'm not like 100% sold on it. Best AW season start ever? I guess so. CC Hulk found any. Which one is the CC Hulk? Hey, what's up, Bugman? How are you doing? What is that? If you're a throne wrecker, you can sit back and do content occasionally and not close an enchantment. Yeah, true. I guess Volodya. Okay, what are you buying with your Paragon tickets? 6 or rank 4 mats? I'm buying rank 4 mats with my Paragon tickets. Hey, what's up, the people champ? How are you doing? Welcome. I own 2 million in my account, but I've never ever played the game. That's why I keep asking about tips. Fair enough. Hulk Rag? Oh yeah. No, I don't think I have used Hulk Ragnarok for like anything at all. I mean, if you don't have any better options, you can use Hulk Ragnarok in Grandmaster's Gauntlet for a couple of fights. You can use Hulk Ragnarok against Terrax, and you can use Hulk Ragnarok against Ibon, and probably a couple more fights. You can possibly even kind of try and use Hulk Ragnarok against Sasquatch, maybe, because of the heal block and stuff. Paragon tickets from the daily bundle deal things. When you buy the daily bundle, you get like a ticket based on which bundle you get. So if you like buy the Thronebreaker bundle, you get Paragon tickets. It's kind of how it's classed. Oh crap. Oh yeah, she's unduped. This one thing with Emma Frost always, like, not always, but you know, if I don't pay attention to it, because typically I make a point of noting whether Emma Frost is or is not duped, but whenever I forget, it's like, oh, right. It's kind of her special attacks just throw people off. Not cool. Hulk Ragnarok for Domino. Oh yeah, you could use Hulk Ragnarok for Domino as well, potentially. Yeah, Hulk Ragnarok is decent against the EMP node. Stop Lajim, how are you doing? Sleep below, never up this early. Just got to finish more Quicksilver content. Fair enough. I need to start working on some Quicksilver content. You know, days have been fairly filled with drama and whatnot, so. Renomit, Thor, Ragnarok. Was how costly to you? What do you mean, Luke? Ocarina challenge? It wasn't costly. It was like, I think I used 3 revives. Yeah, I think I used 3 revives on Collector, and that's what it. I didn't use any revives to get to Collector in that challenge. Yeah, it wasn't costly at all. If you're fine, hey, why can't I enter a fight? If you have those champions ranked at a decent level, and if you know what you're doing, then it's not too bad. Half got away from second rank 4. Should I buy those rank 4 mats available for Thronebreaker or wait until Paragon for a better deal? I can only do one because I don't play W. I will wait, I think. I probably will wait. Because if you buy one of each, that's like an extra bundle, you know? I don't think I'd want to pay 750 loyalty if later you can pay 500. So just kind of wait a bit. Like, here's what I think. In September, we're gonna get like 8.1 or something. And you surely will be able to get your missing frags there. And like a rank 4 or something. And Eternity of Pain rewards are coming soon and stuff. So, like, Eternity of Pain rewards, if you did it, James, will put you at second rank 4. I think you're probably gonna get a rank 4 from 8.1, which is next month. So, I just like wait a bit. Sup, Nedic? Sup, Darken? Welcome. Yeah, it does depend how high your rank Thor was. And my Thor was rank 3. My Thor was rank 3. And I had a rank 4 5-star Thor as well. And the rest of the champions I didn't have highly ranked. I only had like 5-star Korg and a rank 1 Galt, I think. And rank 4 5-star. But Thor Rag kind of does all the path pretty much. 811 health pulls and attack made 5 stars look very squishy. That is true, yes. Well, that's inevitably, that's bound to happen. They have lower attack and stuff like that than 6-star rank 2s. And also, Act 8 and Act 7 has those nodes that make 6 stars hit harder and then make them sturdier. So, Halkling rank 4 and Conflictor and rank 3 Halguster boss, destroy them. Well, very good, Ankit. Good on you. I actually haven't done my war fights yet. Yeah, Torag definitely is not a champion. Like, you know, I have a rank 4 Torag, which obviously, you know, I'm not over the moon with. And still, I mean, he does have some uses, but realistically, you know, would I rank him again right now? No. Contemplating Galen, but he's not awakened. I think Apoc is, I mean, if I was you, I don't know how much you care about Balgrons and stuff, I'd still go Galen. Just saying. As in, like, you have plenty of rank 4s, like, all of them don't have to be awakened. Oh man, AW is back. Yes, but not kind of. As in, like, this war doesn't count for the season anyways. I need to make a video about that and cover that. Alright, Omega Sentinel. Harry. Medium light. Harry. Whoa. You Sphinx. It's our next Awakening, Moon Knight, New Winter Soldier, and again Winter Soldier. Excellent. And again a Winter Soldier. Ah? You can't get 2 Winter Soldiers in the Nexus, can you? Hey, what's up, Doge? Come on then. But I'm excited for my BG mate. You can go on Hazard Chip told me to push special 2 in drop special should be doing. Ooh, interesting. Told me. Okay, that sounds quite interesting there, Ankit. So I'm adjust war ratings after this war. I don't know if they will adjust war ratings, that's the thing, because every time they do try to adjust war ratings, it just goes to tits up situation very quickly. It's so damn humid today, just felt gross all day. That's UK every time it's hot. That's UK literally every time it's warm or hot here. So that, like, that's the worst thing about here. Not the heat, the community. What's the Mr. Fantastic playstyle? I have some Mr. Fantastic videos that you might want to check out. It's basically activate all the pre-fights, bait out 3 special ones from opponent whilst dropping your own special 2s. And that's about it. Once you have dropped 2 level 2s, if the fight is still not over, just build up to level 3. For longer fights. But it's basically bait out opponents level 1s. Make sure your debuffs don't fall off, and drop your level 2s. So I thought I can't, but apparently the crystal said, sure. I'd like to see a screenshot of that though. But yeah, if Kabam tries to adjust the war ratings, that's gonna be another fiasco in the making. Well, come on then. Come at me, you lady. Boom. Oh, you're still not dead? Alright, fine. Talking about human when plants got so hot and nearly had a hit. Oh, sorry here, man. Weather's been all over the place in UK. Like, our daily temperatures fluctuate from plus 40 degrees Celsius within a span of a couple of weeks, to right now, it's for instance 14 degrees Celsius. And yeah, so like yesterday was quite chilly too. So we go from plus 40 plus 14 in space of like a couple of weeks. Like at the beginning of the week, on Monday and Sunday as well, last Sunday, it was 33, 35 degrees Celsius here. And right now it's 40 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Celsius. Kebab's whole HQ. Oh, did you guys like that thumbnail? That random bullshit. I'm quite happy with that thumbnail in particular. The random bullshit go thing. As soon as I read that post, it's like, That might be a good idea. How effed was your days in scale from 1 to Alliance 1? Well, my day is just starting, so it's not too bad. Yeah, where is the project? And it's being a bit slow. Yeah, weather definitely has been quite weird recently. Oh, my khun map is being super slow. Come on. Hey, what's up, XIME? How are you doing? Where am I from? I'm from Latvia. How big should someone's 6-star pool be before they consider going for featured? I think it's a personal kind of decision. I don't think it's necessarily exactly about the size of the 6-star pool. It's more about, you know, whether you're capable of dealing with the content that you're, you know, trying to pursue. Because here is the fact. Going for 6-star features, for most part, is for those who are willing to pay extra in order for a better chance of like specific champions. You know what I mean? You need to ask yourself, are you able to deal with virtually all the content in the game so you can pay that extra price? You know what I mean? I got a great story for you. Power went out during a procedure, PD today, as I'm inserting a biopsy needle. I guess I transformed Ludo to fetishes. So how did it finish? Where did that needle end up in? Did that needle end up in like some nurse's leg or something? But great country, want to visit that? Thanks. Yes, I was a nobody fucking move situation. I can imagine. I can imagine. It's something that could enter a comedy movie or something. You know what I mean? You're like, ah shit, what do we know? What do we do now? But yeah, it seems like Kano isn't responding, so that's fine. I'm gonna close it. Right then. There we go. Let's clap that in. I literally had freeze until it came back up. The longest 4 minutes ever. Well, at least, you know, at least nobody got yeah, exactly. Yeah, lucky it's 4 minutes only. Right, let's keep on clapping these fools. Been hunting 4-star shards when I'm bored for ISO. Yeah, that's a legitimate strategy as well there, my friend. Four-star crystals are like the best attainable source of ISO. Like, you know, if you think about it, 4-star crystals are even better for ISO than half crystals and stuff like that. Because that would be like, if you strictly look at ISO, opening a 4-star crystal equals opening a cow crystal that would only give you guaranteed 4, 5, or 6 stars, which is obviously never the case because you get plenty of 3 stars in cow crystals. So strictly for ISO speaking, 4-star crystal is even better than cow crystals for ISO. Just saying. Saying I'm a 4-star next. Yeah, I'm like, I have quite a bit of 4-star shards and 4-star nexus crystals as well. I think I have like 12 or 13 4-star nexus crystals and about 100 4-star crystals in shards and stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to do a similar thing where I just don't touch my 4-star crystals for the most part. I can't believe how easy shelling is. A bunch of driven guys and I dropped to platinum 3 and yeesh. They're dying like 60 times, one everyone. Well, it's just a, again, here's the thing. I understand why would people shell with Kabam doing things the way they are. I still think it's a shit thing to do. You know, It's not the thing that I would want to discuss or advocate publicly. It's kind of frowned upon practice, to say the least. So, you know, yeah, shelling is easy, and it does make sense, and it is technically the clever move, but it's also like a bit of a bitch move. So, you know, I'm not gonna wildly, you know, chat shit about people who are in the alliances that are shelling. And I can certainly understand the appeal of shelling. But at the same time, people who decide that they want to shell, and from leadership and stuff like that, I think it's just like a shit cunt thing to do. Like, I wouldn't want to be in an alliance that shells, for instance, even if I get few extra rewards. But again, I get it. It's just one of those things, kind of like, you know, I get why people would do it. It's just not something I want to do myself. Voodoo might be one of the most underrated forgotten champions. I kind of agree. Voodoo has quite a lot of crap going for him. Increased ability accuracy, decreasing opponent's ability accuracy. You know, poison, power control. Yeah, I kind of want to agree. Voodoo is one of... Like, here's my problem with Voodoo. I'd agree. And yeah, that's why I'm saying I especially understand why people would do it this time around, but it doesn't change it. You know, you can't say I'd agree any other season, but this time around incentives are a bit better, therefore it's okay. You're just trying to justify it. If it's a shit thing to do in other seasons, it's a shit thing to do this season as well. The only difference is you have more incentive to do it, which is clearly a mistake that Kabam made. You know, Kabam should be trying to do everything to dissuade people from such behavior, not encourage it, which they are effectively doing right now with shitty rank rewards. They are encouraging it. But, again, it's still kind of a shit thing to do. Just because, you know, incentive amount changed, the morality of that action didn't. So, you know, and I understand why people would say things like that. You know, people like to kind of comfort themselves and talk out of things like that. Like, and I'm not trying to be mean to you. Like, understand that. I'm not trying to be hateful or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know,
I am the
you kind of
Senate.
basically admit to yourself, you know, shelling is shit, but this time Kabam, you know, made it. No, Kabam didn't make you do it. Kabam just, you know, offered you extra incentives and you chose to do it. So it's one of those things. It is what it is, but it's nothing that I would be proud or bragging about how easy it is to kick the shit out of smaller alliances. You know, it kind of feels cheap because it is cheap. Whether you have more or less incentives. Similar to that. You know. It's like, if you shell, fine. But I would never kind of want to bring it up to anyone. It's... What is shelling? Shelling is basically when, let's say, a Masters level alliance with average account rating of 3 million drops down to plat, I don't know, 4 or plat 3 alliance. So they basically all leave their Masters alliance and join an empty alliance that has a war rating, putting them somewhere at plat 4, plat 3 level, plat 2 level, whatever. And the end result is that because of their war rating, an alliance who is capable of playing at Masters level or somewhere up there and has accounts double the size often than their opponents that they're facing are just, you know, beating up smaller teams. Because smaller teams, you know, are not as organized in alliance wars or are not as capable, or they have smaller rosters. The point is, like, okay, so look at my account. I have 10 rank 4s right now, and I have 90 rank 3s and stuff like that. And I'm playing at Masters level where I should be playing. But imagine if me and 29 of my buddies kind of joined a plat 3 alliance, and we played against people who have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, you know, 2 million accounts, stuff like that. And beat them very easily without any effort. and laughed as our way as we do it because it's so easy. They're dying like 80 times. Look at those, you know, noobs. That's basically what shelling is. And people do it specifically so they get easier war matchups, so they don't have to play with people that are their own strength. So they play against people who have worse rosters, who aren't as skilled, who aren't as organized, or who aren't as dedicated to Alliance War. And that is what shelling is. And again, it used to be very common because Kabam had absolutely no guardrails against it, and it was just a smarter thing to do. I have been in an alliance that does shell for a couple of times, but they didn't even shell like in a common sense. They just dropped from top to tier 1, from bottom of tier 1, but whatever. And they did it for a couple of seasons. It felt really shit. I was always against it. I didn't like whenever did it. And eventually, when I moved to a different alliance, I kind of made sure that that type of stuff is not happening. And again, like you can do it as you can put whatever justification you want to give to yourself. You can say it's a science experiment, or you can say that Kabam gives you extra incentive or stuff like that. That's fine. I don't get it. It's still a shit thing to do. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you're kicking puppies, you know, it's a very shit thing to do. You can say, you know, put on a white lab coat and say that you're conducting an experiment to see how puppies will react when they are getting kicked, and do, you know, and say whatever else you're surrounding that action with, but it's still gonna be a shit thing to do. And in this case, Kabam is like, I don't know, a research facility that is offering you, you know, decent amount of money for kicking puppies, let's say, a good wage. But, you know, is that the job you want to be doing? It's kind of like, again, there is nothing you can say to me to convince me that, you know, that's a cool, nice, you know, I don't know, proper thing to do. It's a shit thing to do, no matter your motivation. You're doing it because you need a break, you're doing it because you're experimenting, you're doing it because you have an extra incentive. No matter what it is, it's still a shit thing to do. Again, that said, I understand why people do it, because again, Kabam has given, you know, quite a lot of extra incentive, and they completely made Alliance Season Awards irrelevant. I completely get that. It's just not something that I would want to do. Mentioning that here will probably get the most honest answers. Probably, yes. I think Voodoo is the reason passive boss came around. Could be. Loving AWC is only one change, giving me master rank. Of course. Crossroads professionally got offered a position with a group that would essentially end any financial issues, but would make me very bored. That's great, but I don't want. Well, here's the thing. Listen to me, doctor. I'll keep you entertained. You get that money, and you pay me 10%. How about that? I think that's a fair, you know, assessment of the situation, doctor. If you feel bored, I'll be here. I'll do my best to entertain you. Specifically, I'm gonna make Dr. Rengen entertainment streams. You drop off 10% of whatever you make to me to make sure, you know, I can carry on, and you know, it's a win-win situation. You have no financial issues. I'm much better off, and everybody's happy. See? Immediate. But yeah. The only thing about the bug with war rating change win-loss season was it discouraged shelling. It looks like Kabam fixed the bug, and so it makes shelling. Yeah. Pretty much. Sub Meliodas, how are you doing? Do you think Kabam will No, I don't think Kabam will revert it at all. I think Kabam is gonna keep it at 3. Like a pro basketball player deciding to go play on some random court and beat up guys who aren't even that level yet. Yeah, basically. And it's not even just some random court, it's some random amateur tournament where, you know, these basketball players are trying to get their, you know, modest amount of money. And that pro basketball player, yeah, it's kind of like LeBron James enlisting in, you know, a local hood tournament where the grand prize is $500. And he goes and takes it away from someone. Why me taking me 20 plus revives to do my last EOP part, but I'm ashamed of myself. I did Fury, I fought amongst an easiest fight was Warlock with Mags. Bishop 2. Well, still, you got it done, Eric. So congratulations. As long as you got it done, that's all that matters, man. Thanks, crazy amount of such people are. Such time.
Eric Nelson, $2. Non-cosmic here sucks.
No, well, I don't know. I didn't have that bad of a time though. Thekiryu made it easier. But thank you, Eric. And again, as long as you got it done, man. That's the most important thing. Overseas Furious goals for me. Kept missing my intercept and it's dying because only. Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'd like a 6-time Monger. Killmonger? Yeah, very good champion. Yes, I was watching ASR Kiryu videos for Labyrinth. Yeah, I was an ASR for a while. For those Thronebreaker, most of what we get from EOP is 16, so no. Yeah, true. As long as you get 16 points AB, you're good. You don't need any more. What you get from Galen Arena? I'm just grinding it for units. That's about it. What did Doc say? Oh. I finished telling us what you don't like about Voodoo. Oh, the thing about Voodoo. Here's the thing. I really liked Voodoo as a champion from the moment he came out. But as soon as I got him and I started playing him, I just couldn't get used to his dashback. And for whatever reason, I get hit more with Voodoo than virtually any other champion. And like meaningful, serious fights. Like casual fights, obviously, I can play him fine. But I just cannot get used to that dashback. And there's something about animations as well that I just, whenever I use a Voodoo, Dr. Voodoo, I just seem to be playing worse. I seem to get tagged way more often on like baiting special attacks or, you know, dashing back or stuff like that. And it really kind of put me off using a champion. I mean, it might not be the case if I kind of properly try to dedicate myself to using that champion, but with that short dashback, and there's something else either with spacing or animations that just ends, and I can't really put 100% finger on it. I know that the dashback is part of it. It's just, I tend to get hit much more using Dr. Voodoo. And it's not like I didn't try for quite a while. I used Dr. Voodoo for like map 6 for quite a bit and stuff like that. And yeah, I just got hit a lot more than most other champions. So I kind of never really grew way too attached to him. Like with the damn force attack. Ah, sorry, it's here. I can send these super chats and now Streamlabs. Fine, Doctor. I'll take the super chats. You know, eventually those super chats clear. Fine, if you want to do it that way. Sure, fine, whatever. Let YouTube take a third of it. Or 40%. Make me wait 30 to 50 days. But, you know, eventually I'll still get it. So, fine. Do super chats. Don't use Streamlabs. All good. All good. But no, I don't think I mean, if you like Voodoo, use it. Would I use a gem on Voodoo? No. King Root can't be rank 4 DOP. And that's gonna be a big tree there. Better rank for Ghost or AA? Better for what? Which game modes you care about more? Which champion you use or enjoy more? You know, objectively, Ghost is the better champion though. That A gun is about. Here we go. Who would you rank for? I have Thor Ragnarok, rank 3 200, but he's not top 5 prestige anymore. So you. I have Guardian at rank 3 200, who I'm considering because Condit and he's. I do Guardian. I do Guardian though. Yeah. I wouldn't do Thor Rag anymore. But yeah. Guardian would be my pick. Or just rank for any old good champ. Or rank for whoever you want. But, you know, in between those two, I do Guardian. I think Guardian's quite cool. He's also quite good battlegrounds defender. And attacker. 6-star Gamora worth leveling up. You like and enjoy the champion. You know, I'm particularly not invested. Like, 6-star Gamora is one of those champions that I might rank up at some point for, you know, the funds and stuff. Is she a champion that you need to rank up because she's going to help you clear a ton of content? No, because 6-star Gamora hardly can do any fights that, you know, a shit ton of other champions can do as well, you know. She's quite fast when it comes to like casual quest clearing and stuff like that. But, you know, she's nothing like exceptional in that sense, nor she's particularly versatile. So 6-star Gamora is one of those champions that it's not absolute trash. But at the same time, there are, you know, far better options to rank up, and it's one of those champions they always look at. If I get to it, I'll get to it eventually. But I'm not in a rush to. And keep in mind, I have like 100 champions at the rank 3 or above level. So I have basically half of the available champions in the game rank 3 or higher. 6 stars. And Gamora is still at rank 1. So I'm going to give you 3% of your salary. Probably. You guys are not doing series 1. That's why you remove Suicide Master. Well, I mean, we're still going to be placing without Suicide Master. It's not like we're not pushing war. We're not going for top 3 or anything like that. But, you know, it's not like we're trying to lose every war, and placing with Suicide Master is kind of like trying to lose every war. So, you know, that's kind of like the baseline respect for war. I don't know. You can obviously do whatever and however you want, but the fact that we're not using class boosts or healing up doesn't mean that we're not going to be, you know, trying to do as best as we can without items. It's up, Sammy Freedom. How are you doing? His buddy Lee post Wong. I think I saw it, yeah. I think I did. And I kind of agree with him. The problem is that, yeah, there's just nothing really to do with Wong. You think I-Bomb would make sense as second science rank 4? Yeah, I think I-Bomb kind of makes sense as second science rank 4. I mean, like, I'm not saying it necessarily would be the champion I pick, but I can easily understand why people do it. And yeah, I-Bomb is a good champ, you know, Alliance or defense, offense, battlegrounds, defense, offense. Yeah, I see that. Why not? And for Diablo suicides, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. For King Root, you need ammo man thing and Nasi do roll. Okay, I don't auto fight Realm of Legends though, pretty much ever. Hey, what's up, Derek? How are you doing? What's up, Force? More quite literally can really only do fights. OG Iron Man also can. Pretty much, yeah. You know, that's kind of like the thing with Gamora. She's a quick questing champion, but it's not like she's needed for anything. Most of the fights you would use Gamora are the fights you would use virtually any other champion. Or any other, you know, decent, significant champion. Like, you can do, I don't know, buffed up fights with Gamora, but you can do buffed up fights with most of the Cosmic champions. And I'm not saying you shouldn't rank her. If you like her, you know, go for it. I'm sure you can get some use out of her. It's just one of those things. "92 6-star champion strength 3 or better for you." Well, actually, yeah, I don't think I have counted. I think it was exactly 100. I mean, I can quickly do a recount. I have, what, 10 rank 4s now? Yeah. And 1 second. Mystic Daily Special Time. Fair enough. Hood is awesome? Yeah, Hood is awesome. Hood's quite good. He's understated, but he's not necessarily people's like first thought or first option, but he's a very good champion. The only thing that really, the two things that pisses me off with Hood is that Kabam still hasn't fixed his dashback bug, where he only starts the invisibility timer every other time, just like Crossbones. And that has been bugged since he was buffed. And the other thing that really pisses me off is that his bullets are persistent charges. Hood would be much better champion if he just started every fight with 28 bullets, and that's it. Meaning my 3 rank 4 champions become Paragon. Again, yeah, sure, why not? Again, you rank whoever you want. Hood, Miles, and Valkyrie? I mean, congratulations on Valkyrie, kind of jealous. I would love her as a 6-star. Could use maxing willpower first or opening. Maxing out willpower is a must. You need max out willpower, and then you can think about suicides in general, in my opinion. We're going to make War Season Wids. War Season Wids. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. Possibly. Maybe I'll upload some, not all. We'll see how it goes. Which science champs will you rank for first and second? Again, it's not that easy. It always depends on what champions, you know, for me at the very least. Always depends on the game modes that you focus on, what champions my alliance already has ranked up, and the current metas of the game, and, you know, stuff like that. There is no universal answer to that. But ultimately, if you go for virtually any of the top, I don't know, 5, 8 science, you know, you're not gonna go wrong. Or even sometimes if you go like somewhere a bit more random. I don't think that in general with these rank ups, there is no one perfect way in what order to rank up your champions. There is no like first champion Hercules, second champion Kitty, third champion Doom, fourth champion that, you know, it's always a mixture of circumstances which are always extremely personal and individual. Do we still value? Yeah, Mallman is still well worth rank 3. Absolutely. Definitely Ojitor should be first. Ojitor is quite baller rank up though, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I would love to see? Ojitor with Odin and Stripe synergy and some else. And like at end of the labyrinth path or something. Or at the end of Roll, ideally with Suicide Masteries at that point. Literally use him all the... Yeah, I mean Ojitor does have a crazy good damage from the get-go. Oh yeah, Toad is worth rank 3, absolutely. I rank 3 my Toad even unduped, and he put in so much work for me in Battlegrounds. Which crystal is the worst in game? What do you mean which crystal? You have to be more specific. Again, it depends on who, but you know, I think Arena Boost crystal, the basic Arena Boost crystal that gives you small 3-star and 4-star Arena Boost, it's probably completely useless. A lot of champions rank 5-star, and I'm getting the same champs in 6-star as much. I just thought, should I rank? Let me ask you this, Arshad. Do you care which 4-stars you ranked up when you chose which 5-stars to rank up? No, right? And at a time when we can take 6-stars up all the way to rank 4 and stuff, you should not care which 5-stars you have ranked up when it comes to deciding which 6-stars you want to rank up. Simple as that. I mean, as long as you're talking about like rank 2, obviously, yeah, you should. But like I have, I don't know, like 15 champions, more, 16, 20 champions that I have rank 5-stars and rank 3 6-stars. Like CGR, like all of the stable champions, Archangels and CGRs, and I don't know, Silver Surfers and Dr. Dooms and so on and so forth. It's one thing if you only look at it to the point of so one thing if you only look at the point of 6-star rank 2, but 6-star rank 3 is already noticeable difference, and 6-star rank 4s, as more common they get, is going to be even bigger difference. Again, on the I saw that post, what you meant, and what I want to say with that is, like, if 7 stars are not happening, fine, but at the same time, in my eyes, my personal opinion, Kebab Mike has exactly 0 credibility. So anything Kebab Mike says, you know, it's one of those I'll believe it when I see it situations, because he has just been so wrong in so many cases. Like, you know, according to Kebab Mike, Cyclops is one of the most effective champions, and then talking about attack cadence and whatnot, and you know, it's just so full of shit that I think out of every single person posting anything on forums from Kebab team, Kebab Mike is the one that I kind of take least seriously, or I think that there is the biggest chance of him being full of shit or just not understanding what he's talking about, kind of thing. He's been so wrong so often that, yeah. You know, and again, I don't want to be overly mean to Kebab Mike. Might be a very cool person, you know, very friendly and stuff like that, but possibly, I don't know him as a human being, but just not really. First of all, like, every time he posts some controversial topic, it's kind of like pouring gasoline on flames. You know, he just says something sarcastic, patronizing, defensive, aggressive, and it makes the issue worse, because you do not only feel wronged by Kebab, you feel shut on by Kebab Mike. You know what I mean? When Kebab does something that people are upset or pissed off about, you know, they're already, you know, unhappy, and after Kebab Mike posts addressing the issue, you feel worse rather than better, because you have to deal, you know, somebody being patronizing and arrogant. Gonna send me a line message later? Well, please do. And yeah, he's just not good at what he does, and I also think, you know, he has no problems openly lying or misdirecting community. Like, he has lied to the community blatantly on multiple occasions and misled people, and, you know, I just don't believe him at all. Announcement season will be back. Well, yeah, they did announce. If you read that email, the season should start, you know, with next war. Should is the key question there. Next war. Did I end up rewatching my BG streams? No, I haven't yet. Been quite busy. But I kind of want to rewatch my BG streams because I miss BGs so much. I really do. It's like, come on. BGs. Give back my BGs. You bastards.
Shut up and take my money.
Heinz coming in with 11.11. Well, thank you very much.
11 cents.
Still my favorite amount to be donated. Absolutely perfect and fitting. There's, you know, whenever Heinz 11 donates $11.11, there's just a little part of me that all of a sudden feels at peace. You are in this foul book. Sorry, did someone say BGs? Staying alive, I know, right? Think Arena, Challenge, Mutant, Domination, did Path 5. Smashed it now. Storm in between rank 4 Apoc or Kingpin? Well, I went with Kingpin before. I sent you a line message in 2019 when we were in Alliance. Well, here's the thing. I'm actually gonna restart my, because you want to see my line messages. Let me show you something. I hope that there's nothing kind of like serious floating around. You want to see my line? This is how my line looks like, even with me trying my best to keep on top of it. Shit ton of random chat invites, shit ton of random messages. I try to get back to as many people as I can, you know, crap ton of tags every couple of hours. And I can't live online. I do my best to get back to as many people. But it's just not possible. So every once in a while, I mark all messages as read. And just, you know, post in my feed that I have marked all my messages as read. If you go send me a message and I haven't replied, you can resend it. At any given point, you know, there's typically well over like 10,000 craps. And you know, I do get, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I don't want people to feel awkward messaging me. I try to be as responsive as I can, but I just can't reply to everyone. I'm sorry. You know, I'm just one guy. I'm trying to make videos. I'm trying to live my life with my girlfriend and do whatever. And I can't just be like actively replying every single DM and, you know, fully. So, you know, I reply to as many people as I can, or I think I do. But even, you know, even things like sometimes, you know, I get kind of a bit fobbed up or depressed or something. And then I don't want to do anything with line for like 2 days. Right? I don't just read pretty much any messages for like 2 days. And then I get back to it, and then it's like this entire mountain. Finish Korean challenges, mute and domination did path 5x. Okay, I answered that one. Heinz sponsoring morning chat since 2022. Yeah, he is. Wish there were more Heinzes. I absolutely do. Gotta try Quicksilver giveaway. I love the channel. Will you do the same next time? I might do something like that in future. I'll definitely do something again. Oh yeah, Mike has also said the same heavy, all the heavy decks are the same speed. Yeah, he has indeed. Charge 11 cents for reply. Sell your soul to MCOC. Kind of already have. It's like there's not much of my soul left, is there? Just took her into rank 4. You bastard! Yeah, bitch. I want to. Okay, let me. Okay, 1 second. Stupid Heinz. Did I just say that I wish that there were more Heinzes? Heinz is now cancelled. What is the second best ketchup brand? Oh. Or mayonnaise brand. Mine is 662. Next time I stream, spawn to random line messages from your subscribers. We get answer for you. I could do that. Hats up. Literally 100% people who pulled the entrance took him to rank 4, I swear. I don't think it's 100% people, but many did. But yeah, Rintra is a big pain in the ass in Battlegrounds. Especially if you don't have something like Torture Archangel. I mean, there are a couple more champions that can do well against him, but even those would take quite a bit of time. Blow. Oh no, wait. 12 wasn't enough. Whatever. What Quicksilver is like? He's very good, but he needs quite a lot of getting used to. There will 100% be people who don't like him. I do though. I think he has a very good potential, but I still haven't fully gotten used to his, you know, basic combos and stuff. I know, right? Heinz is like the only brand ketchup that I know. That's the problem with Big Ketchup. It's a monopoly. There is no other brand. I know. That's a fucking problem. I'm telling you, Big Ketchup is out there to get you. You just write the text and he puts raptures on and anyone who's in buffer. Well, the thing is, you need to also be heavying him constantly, right? In order to reduce his mythical charges, or he's going to randomly start placing raptures on you. On top of that, he has increased crit resistance and top 3 biggest health pool in the game. So, and you need to start baiting out special attacks at some point. Big. I don't know, it's level of master puts ketchup, that's not bad. I only have a lot of hunts in the fridge, I'll believe this. Oh yeah, Heinz, yeah. Big, I never thought of it. How come there's only Heinz? Odd. Ketchup. Largest ketchup brands. What the fuck? I'm telling you, Heinz ketchup is out to get you. Look at that. Popularity number 1, 2, 3. Fucking Heinz. Yeah, obviously we have other brands as well, but like globally, like universally recognized. It's some fuck Heinz ketchup. This is the like, for you know. Okay, that's the only one, like the most popular ketchup brands. Number 1 Heinz, number 2 Heinz, number 3 Heinz, number 4. Oh, number 4 is Hunt's. Okay. We got like Hunt's, right? Number 5 Heinz, number 6 Heinz, number 7 Heinz. Then we have Hans Berman's, and then again Heinz. Heinz. Like, it's not fucking legit. I'm telling you, it's not a legit, like, something globally wrong. No ketchup company should have this much power. Heinz ketchup is like BMW of ketchups, evidently so. Or Heinz. Oh, I'm telling, it's too much power. Heinz is like the definition of big ketchup. Heinz is like, you know, Google. Like absolute utter monopoly. Or Disney, yeah. Just wrong. Fucking hilarious. It's fucking scary. Start your own brand of ketchup, call it TK. I mean, if I tried to start my own ketchup company, Heinz would probably put me out of business. You know, that's how these corporate fucks work. How else do you think, you know, they have such a big piece of the market? Do you think it's all legit and overboard? No. They clearly stifle competition. There's like fucking ketchup mafia out there. And Hans does sound like Heinz's first discount cousin, yes. Going to do that? Have a good day. Alright, see you later, Heinz. Well, yeah, I mean, like, my girlfriend loves like specific Polish branded ketchups, and you know, they're quite nice, but anytime, you know, with either she isn't in the stores where they're being sold or stuff like that, what is the first ketchup you kind of substitute with? Heinz. Thanks for making me laugh. You're welcome. They have to wait. Tell you, it's some sort of shady ketchup mafia shit happening there. You know, the business. So yeah. Heinz is way worse. I can think of at least. Yeah, exactly. True. True. Any restaurant. Yeah, exactly. Every single restaurant. It's always Heinz. Either their own kind of like special brand, you know, special blend crap, or Heinz. Any kind of like mid to low budget restaurant, it's always Heinz. Hans ketchup. Man, what have we stumbled into? I kind of feel like we legitimately stumbled on something that nobody ever thinks about, but it's legitimately disturbing. Heinz has fucking subjugated all the ketchup brands in order for them to, you know, monopolize the entire market, and they are now not forced to compete or innovate or improve. Yeah, freaking ketchup Illuminati. I mean, ancient condiment society or something. And the thing is that it isn't like just regional, it's fucking global. It's in like every country. Dude, make sure to clip this and post it, people laugh. Nah, I won't. I don't think so. Maybe? Nah. Who dominates the mustard industry? I think it's the Goldmans, Goodmans, maybe. Popular. Classic yellow mustard, French is honey mustard. You see, they haven't. Oh wait, 1 second. This is stream exclusive content. Exactly. I don't need everybody to know just exactly how fucked up I am. Heinz has not yet completely overtaken mustard industry. They are in the running though, but they have not managed to do with mustards what they have managed to do with ketchup. We have French's classic yellow mustard, French's honey mustard, and then only we have Heinz's yellow mustard. Sleet, Lebanon, Bologna, yellow mustard by Heinz. So they still occupy, you know, 2 out of top 5 and 3 out of top 10. So they have like 10 years from now, mark my words, Heinz is gonna be virtually fucking all of it. Heinz is clearly a predatory company. It's like, I don't know, 10 years or so. Give it time. French mustard all of a sudden randomly suffers a factory accident and gets put out of business. Or gets bought over by Heinz. You can clearly see that they are climbing the ladder, you know? They are, again, 40% of top 5 Heinz brands. Okay, his next video. Heinz dominated ketchup industry, top 10 secrets you didn't know. Heinz CEO, if you're reading this, F you. Put ketchup, give me mayo. It's some sort of ketchup dictatorship going out there in the world. Like, think about it, like, how many restaurants have you eaten? And have you seen any other ketchups than Heinz there? And that's like, and what's worst thing, it's global, you know? Katie stopped streaming because Heinz got to him. I wouldn't be surprised if I get an email from Heinz, like cease and desist letter. Probably spikes their ketchups and MK Ultra. Because they can make the frogs gay. Even fast food ketchup packets are Heinz? Yep. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Everything's fucking Heinz when it comes to ketchup. Fucking brutal and scary. Come on, you little wench. Next stream, Katie has a gun to his head saying how great Heinz is. Like a reading from like some sort of hostage note. Like, you know, a piece of paper in front of me. Like, Heinz is a perfectly family-friendly company that does not engage in aggressive business practices. Fact. Anything and everything that I have said about Heinz is false and fueled with jealousy. I clearly did not know better. Any idea Hulkling and Rintra will be in basic? Well, Rintra is gonna come first because it's gonna. If we got Omega Sentinel, I mean, okay, so fine, I'll find it for you. Finding basic. Cool. Can't kill you, there's no blood anyway, it's ketchup. Most crime scenes being caught. Okay, entering the basic pool. Wong. That'll be 4th of October. And Halfling will be... Oh, wait. Fuck me. Okay, that's September. Yeah, so... 4th of October. And Halfling 1st of November? Something like that. Does that make sense? I think so. There you go. You look at top 10 best ketchup results. Heinz organic humor. I'm telling you, it's all Heinz. I will do that. I will pick Science Nexus from my Eternity of Pain results, and I'll keep it till September. Because it's only like 6th of September, so it's not that far out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll do that. It's only a couple of weeks, so yeah, fine, I'll wait. Oof, who knows who wrote? So, 10 Science Nexus. Well, you can't get 10. I mean, 6 annexes and stuff. You can do that as well. Yep. Also, you're going to be able to get that Science Mystic dual Nexus. That's September, so that's something. Going for a Meg Sentinel, already have Scarf. Fair enough. Well, Meg Sentinel's already in the basic pool. You know, with how my luck has been recently, I have like 0 expectations of pulling anything, but you still kind of have to try, don't you? Heads up, OMG ASP. How are you doing? Are we doing well? Well, the Captain Marvel synergy with Hulkling, nobody's talking about because nobody really cares about Captain Marvel, I think. Not many people, anyways. I think pulling Wiccan 8-year luck? Yeah, might have been. Yeah, we did have a bit of a ketchup controversy here. Revelation, dare I say. Well, going for mutant this time around? Fair enough. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking the science one and just saving it till Scorp is in the basic pool. Yeah, I know how it feels like. I have opened like 40 plus, I think. Well over 40, like 50 probably featured 6-pack crystals. No Scorpion. I like probably 40 plus. No Scorpion. And yeah. It just doesn't seem to be meant for me. Started work. Fair enough. So I hope you have a great day at work. Need to finish up here. I'm gonna get to like 2 million. Then I need to go do my Alliance War fights. And then we need to start making videos about delay of Alliance War season. Potentially making a video about Kabama Mike implying that 7 stars are not in the corner. But do we believe that? I also need to hopefully test out something with Quicksilver. And then... yeah, there's more crap than anyway. And Penny and Hair Creature came out. I didn't realize how good Hair was. I wanted Penny so bad. I was her #1 hype man from day one. I got Hair straight up never. The funny thing is, I have never once pulled Hercules from any crystal. Well, from what I have heard about Manchester United is everybody's kind of like laughing their asses off. I mean, I don't really follow any of that stuff, but I have seen, you know, some crap posted on Twitter and stuff like that, and it kind of is funny that everybody's, you know, dogging on the... apparently they suck. Stream looks sus. Why? Stream just like the old days, as well as like years ago. This fun. Well, sometimes they just kind of pop up. Your company sucks. What company? Not Heinz the CEO. Ah, that. Okay. Well, he's clearly saying that he's not Heinz the CEO. Heinz sauce tastes like shit. It doesn't matter how they taste, they're still like the biggest fucking brand. You know, they're the only Big Ketchup name. The only name in the Big Ketchup. They have monopolized global ketchup industry. Who cares how they taste? It's, if anything, it's even more impressive that, you know, you can monopolize a global market with a shit tasting ketchup. Oh, I just remembered that Hulkbuster is a very, very, very bad matchup for Guardian. Like, whoopsie. Okay, where's my armor up? Got my armor up. Sweet. Got 5 charges. Come on, just please die. They can monopolize these nuts. You know, keep taunting them and they will. Don't need to improve the product if they are the only product. Exactly. This is genuinely something that I might want to look into, just like for fun. You know, the history of Big Ketchup and how the rise of Heinz kind of feel it would make a good movie. Real thinking one video. Oh. Come on. There you go. Fast Heinz would drop off the employee. Come on, Mike. It's customer service. That's the thing, is they would never employ him. Well, the thing is, there are plenty of other mutant nukes. And yeah, you can only use APOC really against mutant champions. And many of the mutant champions, you know, what's the best way to put it? There aren't that many mutant defenders to begin with, and you're still better off with like Nimrod and Sentinel most of the time and stuff. So, I mean, APOC isn't the greatest for Balgons, in my opinion. Like, I pretty much never added him to my deck, and I never bothered or worried about fighting him and stuff. He's kind of like a mutant deterrent, but you have Warlock, Omega Sentinel, and Nimrod who do that job perfectly well. I mean, like, if I had the rank 4 APOC, yeah, I'd obviously add him to my deck and stuff. Rank 3 APOC, no. But again, one of the reasons why I probably won't have a rank 4 APOC that soon is because I don't think he's that good for Balgons. I think he's a great champion for virtually everything else. But, you know. And yeah, and it's not like APOC is like this massive defensive threat either. Most of the time people do have a nuke option for him. Like, you know, it's Ghost or Nimrod or Omega Sentinel or whoever else you want. You know. He does have a big health pool and fairly long special attacks, you know, which is nice, but he's not like this impregnable wall. So, you know, overall, kind of like one of those things where I think he's fine. And if you have a rank 4, it's probably worth putting him in. But other than that, you know. Good champions rank 4 BGs in general. Yeah, I suppose I could make a video like that. I mean, again, obviously it will significantly change over time with new champions. Like, for instance, I don't think Penny is an absolute must-have right now. I'm not even 100% sure I'll main Penny in my next Balgons deck because of release of Galen and Hulkling and stuff like that. Penny's, you know, biggest selling point right now for me. Penny has definitely went from a solid turn 1 play into strategize using her into turn 2 and 3 play. And I'll probably add Penny still in just because she defeats Nick quite quickly. But that's the main reason, not because she'll be hard to fight. Either way, look at that. We crossed the 3 million mark in battle chips, by the way. 3,026,000 battle chips. Would need to grow that. Need more of these. I like Penny because she can double off. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I like her. But she's much less of a scary defender now. Because A, people who learn how to use her. B, people realize that Silver Surfer absolutely nukes her down, and Silver Surfer is really good Balgons decker. And C, we get more and more encounters for her. Alright, anyways. that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and you guys are all awesome. Definitely had loads of fun in today's stream. So hit those like buttons. Don't forget to encourage your friends and teammates and alliance mates to come and hang out on the streams. Hit the sub buttons and all that other good stuff. And yeah, the more of us here, the better. The more cool random crap we can discuss. And I'll see you guys soon. Later. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month